So. Hallo. Da sind wir mal wieder mit The Rails to Azure. Wieder mal als Offline-Aufnahme. Einfach weil gerade wieder viel Besuch da ist. Silvesterzeit. And so on and so on. Dementsprechend nehme ich mir ein bisschen das raus. Einfach auf Stream das aufzunehmen. Machen zu können. Weiter wie Phantasmal. Läuft ja zumindest noch deiner Stream weiter. Also da keine Probleme. Also macht euch da reinkommt drum. Ich würde das dann halt, wenn dann die neuen Projekte sozusagen dann anfangen, beziehungsweise mit Trades to Azure irgendwann dann mal später noch wieder dann mit anfangen, dass es dann regelmäßig auch als Stream kommt. Naja. Ansonsten, beim letzten Mal wurde ja der Orchis Tower revealed. Ja, und viele politische Leute sind gerade hier unterwegs aus den verschiedensten Ländern. Dementsprechend Potenzial für viele Probleme, um die wir uns wahrscheinlich kommen müssen. Also mal gucken. Schauen wir mal noch jemanden. Oh. Wir sind ja auch jetzt am neuen Tag. Wir müssten jetzt in Chapter 2, Tag 2 sein. Wir können erstmal die Quests reingucken. Wir haben einen Urgent Request, die sind schon reported. Maria's gone missing. Ah. Okay. Gerade ein unnötig nerviges Papa bekommen? Ne, passt. Okay. My family without kid Marie has gone missing. I searched her neighborhood yesterday, but I couldn't find any clues. Could ask you to find her. Ja, die Katze und so kennen wir schon. Bracing for Battle. Von Linden und Eolia. In a training station. Alright. Musician Manhunt. I traveled here from the Empire to stage a concert. My musician has disappeared. Should we help me find him? Okay. Und einfach ein Monster Extermination. Aber gegen mich hier schon? Ja, nee, mich haben wir schon abgezogen. Gut.
いろいろ来ているけど、どれも気になるな。この演奏家の創作っていうのはちょっとよくわからないけど。
Klingt das?
いやー、でもまさか遊撃士のお姉さんたちの要請とはね。訓練ってのは色気がねえけど、時間があったら寄りたいよな。
いい機会かもしれませんね。こちらの猫の捜索というのはあのご家族からみたいですけど。
ああ、東通りに引っ越したボンドさんのところだな。あの猫とも縁があるし、できれば力になってあげたいな。
Natürlich, wir kennen ja auch, mir fällt der Name von der Tochter gerade nicht ein. Wir können die Arme ja doch auch nicht allein lassen, ohne ihre Kids.
そうね、私も賛成。私たちを頼ってくれたみたいだし、忘れずに訪ねてみましょう。
タワーのお披露目とビップたちの来訪で街も浮き足立っているみたいだ。
Oh ja.
いろいろ回ってみるのも楽しいかもしれないね。
Als erstes Katze füttern. Und ihr habt bei uns mitbekommen, von den Notizen, man kann Cat Food herstellen. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das schon mal geschafft habe. Die Information ist relevant dafür, weil man später damit ein Buch bekommt. Weil hier immer schön Kopper füttern. Alright, als erstes machen wir das, was wir jetzt immer machen, die Notable Events oder die optionalen Events und verpassbare Sachen, die man kaufen könnte. So eine Waffe? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Ja, ne, das ist das, was wir hier equipped haben. Wir haben einmal Crossbell Station. Ist da irgendwo ein Buch für Autos rumliegen? Sehr schön. Und dann würde ich einfach dem Buch folgen, was... Ja, mir die ganze Spruch gibt hier Reihenfolge. Oh, if it is my favorite little guy. Hey. Oh, gee, not so rough, really. What are you doing? Oh, Autosensi foreign dignitaries are coming to our theater tonight. And Sally here's helping out with a minor role in tonight's performance. It means I've got to get her all good and limbered up with a nice deep massage. Like so. Yeah! So I see. She going to be alright? I'm afraid a massage can do more harm than good if the person given it doesn't have a lot of experience. I have plenty of experience, my friends. And a professional with a show me the ropes, and from what I was told, I mastered every last bit of it. Okay, impressive. Impressive video. As a matter of fact, I do this all the time for Risha when we are stretching during practice. Oh, I see. Sounds like you don't shy away from diversifying your skill set if it helps improve your productions. Ah, that's a professional for you. I'd help her diversify your skill set any day of the week. That's too much. Are you sure you're doing this right, Ilya? Oh, don't be so dramatic. You know I'll never put a show in jeopardy. Not only so much because those pre-performance shooters have your body stiff as a board. So don't you worry about that. You might even learn to like it. Could it sound any more shady? Oh, hush now, you. Let's see you try backtalk me again after a bit of this. Ah! Where do you think you're touching? Don't worry so much. This was just as effective as any other. You're full of crap. Take it. Look, we're starting to fill out. Someone's got a bright future in store after all. What are you even talking about? Ich glaube, man kann sich ganz schön gut denken, wo sie angepackt hat. There's so much wrong with the scenes that I don't even know where to begin with. I think that would depend on who you're asking. But at least it looks like Sally has made a home to herself in Arkansas. Don't just stand there watching. You call yourself police officers? No, you won't get off that easily. Alright. Ach ja. Man kann in Gebäuden nicht fast traveln. Ach, so ein komisches Ding, was mich schon wieder wundert, warum das nicht funktioniert. So, what's that well been up to, huh? He's staggering over to some shop looking totally fresh for everyone to see. He rocked off a ton of booze, probably because his Blaze getting wasted right now. We were talking about us rusting all like that. I mean, sure, he used to have some drinks for fun, but he's completely lost himself. Yeah, I don't like it any more than you do. Things aren't gonna turn out well if we let him walk around in public for like you. Well, he's like completely hammered. I gotta keep an eye out for the guy and help him through this. Yeah, we're on it. And that's what Walt's been up to? Just trying to drown away his sorrows. I heard for himself if he's really drinking as much as they say. Nicht cool. So, dann gehen wir mal Power District. Speak to Ramstorm. You heard a man in a gaudy suit tried my noodles just now. Then the little punk said he wanted a secret recipe for my broth, so he jumped right into the back of the cart. I had to smack him with my soup ladder to get him leave, then after that guy. I read that man in a gaudy suit. Looks like someone you know. Acts like him too, apparently. What kind of a language is this? Do you know where he ran by chance? I said he was going to find some dessert and then made his way to the entertainment district. The entertainment district? Ah, got it. Is this Lechter? I don't know if it's him for sure, but honestly, who else could it be? What's that after there? Ah, there you go. I saw an Eastern woman walk. Ah, okay, ich weiß, was hier. Okay. I saw an Eastern woman walking toward East Street earlier. She had a long, flowing black hair and was rocking a snazzy white pantsuit. A white girl, if you ask me. Someone with long black hair. Excuse me, ma'am, do you happen to know which way she went? Toward East Street? I think. East Street, got it. Can't be certain it was Kilika, but this is still a lead we're following up on. Okay, danach Entertainment District. Ice cream stall owner. Okay. Some cheery red-haired gentleman asked me to make him a cone with 10 scoops of ice cream. Talk about a tall order, am I right? The guy managed to finish the entire thing in one go too. Wait, the fuck? He was a sunny one, alright. Definitely not what you'd expect from someone dressed like some fancy pants noble. That sounds like a Lechter, alright. Excuse me, do you happen to know which way he went? Sure do, a poor fella got a massive bout of brain freeze and plodded over toward the residential district, touching his head all the way. Das ist auch so typisch Lechter. Und immer so chillen ist, macht irgendwie, or is making a fool of himself. Alright, let's take him. Residential District. Wo muss ich da hin? Ah. Ah, there it is. I guess there really are different species of fish here now. Man, I'm seriously kicking myself for not bringing my fishing rod. What are you doing here, Lechter? Oh, look at that. I managed to win a nice catch anyway. No hook needed. 5 big ones with 4 limbs each. Pretty good haul, I would say. What? Are you trying to say that we took the bait? Hook, line and sinker. Was I? See? This guy gets me. I'm not in the mood for this today. We can't let him steer the conversation. As much as I would like to talk about fishing. I believe to ask you a question, Lechter. What do you think you're doing here? You're part of the reason why that Constellation came to Crossbell. Someone sure isn't beating around the bush today, are they? I said Ron, this is the best way of dealing with a slippery snake, I can tell. Takes one to know one, but alright, I see how it is. It's alright, can you say I came here to take it easy? That's also as I am, being at Old Man's Guard Org does get pretty exhausting. Old Man? Do you mean just Lostborn? If I'm wondering about your relation to him, are you really one of his closest confidants? Search me, I don't remember the word ever leaving my mouth. Anyway, break time's almost over. It's about time I head back to the Old Man. See you later, guys. Tell your CBD buddies I said hi, yeah? What? I totally lost the question. The guy's too smooth for his own good. I mean, I guess so. Gut, dann folgen wir mal Kilika. Wie lieber gesagt. There was a beautiful Eastern woman shopping here just a moment ago. These called almond-shaped eyes of hers really pierced me to my core. Do you know which way she went? Sure, after making some purchases, she went off to Center Square. And I think it's, you know... Yeah, we should look into it. Dann aber hier noch mit Grace reden. Hallo. Oh, hey, SSS. You guys here for lunch? And hey, what do you all think of the unwedding ceremony? Amazing, huh? I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. Bringing out the presence of dignitaries was overwhelming, to say the least. No kidding, right? Especially that Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's the real deal. So, it's my first time seeing him up close and personal. It made me realize just how intimidating he really is. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there was this guy right beside the Chancellor. Sort of looked like a secretary. Wasn't it the Lechter kid you were hunting down a while back? The one I mentioned seeing here? Well, kick out your tongue, huh? I get it. But you know, that actually reminds me of something else. Oh? What would that be? As around springtime, the Blood and Iron Chancellor and former Speaker Hartman had a little informal meeting behind closed doors. But you guys already knew about it, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. It's common knowledge within certain intelligent channels. Sure, but that wasn't the case at the time. Neither Crossbell nor Bonnie and media reported on it, and naturally CBT didn't manage to get their mitts on that info at all. What's more, the site being so important, he hardly had any guards assigned to him. It's almost as if he's casually dropped in for a quick stroll around Crossbell. I guess that's how they managed to keep the whole thing on the low, down low. Ich glaube, wenn ich es auch gerade richtig im Kopf habe, es war zur selben Zeit, wo Osborne auch in Liberia aufgetaucht ist, was wir in Trades in Sky the Third gesehen haben in einem von Oliviers Türen, wo er meinte, dass er direkt danach nach Crossbell geht. Ich denke mal, das ist dafür das Meeting mit Hartmann. That's scandalous. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd call it a load of bull. Exactly, and what really ticked me off is that all of it happened right under my nose. You can bet I looked into it after the fact, gathering dirt from our Inoki cranny. Dude sent me a list of possible suspects involved in setting up this trigger on a will. One of them stands out in particular now, a young man named Lechter. You already know he was with the Chancellor during that meeting. Yes, I'm surprised to learn that he was responsible for arranging it. His diplomatic skills are out of this world. Right, you mean the secretary wouldn't be able to pull it off like that? That is unless he's also a member of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division, right? Yeah, what if? We took Grace to figure all of that out on her own. I sure hope she never goes digging into my love life. Digging into my love life, sorry. Looks like I hit a bullseye. Still, I can't believe the bozo I met with you guys was that Lechter. Anyway, you guys probably have loads of work to do, so I won't keep you any longer. No, there's a lot more to do, more to that Lechter fella than meets the eye. You guys had better watch yourself around him. You know, we'll be careful. Speaking of you guys. Ich muss schon mal der Feuerholz nachlegen, das mach ich gleich mal kurz. So. Schau schon wieder. Und wir sind ja immer noch auf der Suche nach Kilika, neben den ganzen Side-Infos zu Lechter gerade. Okay. Center's Girl. Zack. Well, would you look who it is? Long time no see, Kilika. Oh no, isn't this a surprise? Good day everyone, thanks for seeing you here. This is an accident we crossed paths actually. Our investigation is what led us to you. We've spoken since the Schwarze auction, but I'm sure things have been busy for you as Division Chief of the Rocksmith Agency, that is. I guess the last time you met it was under different circumstances. Allow me to introduce myself then. Kilika Roran, aide to the President of the Kairat Republic at your service. I have other responsibilities and titles, of course, but they're nothing worth mentioning. But I could be an entertainment producer, like you mentioned before. It would. Quite legitimately, in fact. It's just one of the many hats out on. There's, for that matter, a production company office back in the Republic as well. I see. In other words, there are no holes to poke in a story. She's a woman with a mask for every situation, and like any self-respecting spy, she knows how to use them. Like me a little mystique, but I wouldn't give it to roleplay with her for just one night. That's one of those comments best kept for herself, Randy. Speaking of which, what kind of business does a presidential aide like yourself have at a place like this? I could have sworn President Rocksmith was touring the ABC building for the day. And he is. As it so happens, the president sent me out on an errand. I've been shopping undercover for him, but I decided to take a break for a nice casual lunch. An errand? What for? Or this. I took out a pin for you and blew on it. The best we can spin around, then around. A pin for you. The so-called is, and when we passed by an hour limousine. According to him, I think one in the hand would have him relaxed before the conference starts in earnest tomorrow. He also requested that he procure some fruits to go with his dinner tonight. Guess we really are running errands. And when it's a populist, it figures he would indulge in some common trinkets like this. But surely you wouldn't presume us to be so naive as to believe that's all you're here for. You can speculate as much as you wish, and I've finished my meal, so I'll have to ask that you excuse me. I wish you luck with your security efforts during the conference. Yes, good luck to you as well. Agent Kilika had two foreign spies, one for Hibernia and the other for Calvert. Both ruling within Crossbell City at the same time. What the rest of you think? It's definitely suspicious. Should we keep tabs on them maybe? Sounds easier said than done. I get the impression they both knew you were coming. In that case, we are probably better off handling this over to Dudley in the first division. They might be able to figure something out after cross-checking with their own intel. Good point. I think already about when I hit it up with them. Sollte ich auch gleich mal ganz kurz was machen. Ich will gerade noch was anderes checken. Nochmal gleich wieder da. So, soll ich ganz kurz dafür. Gut. Was kann man als nächstes? Stimmt. Jetzt über die Headquarters machen wir gleich. Gut. Bam. Wo finden wir denn Dudley? Was ist da? This meeting room here. Special support section. Do you need something? Anyway, yes, we have a report to make to the first division. I'd informed the detectives that yesterday had encountered Kilika and Lechter in the city. I see. So key figures from both the Imperial Intelligence Division and the Rocksmith Agency are in the city. This may be cause for concern, Detective Dudley. I don't mind if I ask what you make of it. How should we interpret two major spies from the major powers appearing on the eve of the trading conference? This seems to be more than mere happenstance. Especially when they claim they're just running errands or having a breather. I can understand why you would be skeptical of that. Mind games. They clearly have the reasons for being here. But if anyone should be able to suss them out, it's the SSS. You're the ones who spoke with them directly. There might be onto something there. So Bunnings allowed me to ask a question of my own this time. Why do you suspect they have appeared in the city? Surely is it something based on our conversation, or the locations they visited? Tell me where they have, even if it's nothing more than conjecture. Well, if you insist. Security for dignitaries. Maybe, vielleicht. Restaurantization, ja, nee, das ist eher sehr zweifelhaft. Aber ich könnte gut sagen, dass wir vielleicht auch ein privates Meeting haben wollen, oder? Also Security spielt mit rein, aber dann wären sie nicht so alleine unterwegs, wenn sie sich um die direkte Security kümmern würden. Außerdem für die Leafy Ausbauen kümmert sich ja die Red Constellation darum. Ja, schön. Oder private meeting. It's possible they were looking for an opportunity to arrange a private meeting. A private meeting? That makes a thing then, Bunnings. At first I read this repost on each of them, both came from the Harbor District. Granted, this was before we started pursuing one or the other, but it's hard to shrug it off as a coincidence. Oh, that's a good point. Thinking back, President Rocksmith has had a tour of the ABC plan since yesterday. It will provide a convenient opportunity to meet the secret at the Harbor District. Not to mention, they could use the Mishi event going on in the park right now as a diversion. And it would all take place while both were in a cover with Aaron and taking it easy and were on shopping for President Rocksmith. It certainly is possible. Hey, it's a nice theory, but what would those two even have to chat about? Join the Emperor and the Republic be on opposed sides? That's not entirely out of the question. The court incident led to the ousting of long-time Diet members from the Imperial and Republican factions, diminishing the Major's power sway over the Crossbell. And now, while our new mayor and speaker are on good terms, the state government has gradually become more influential on an international level. Erebonia and Karawat can't be pleased with that. It's doubtful that they would allow it to continue. And forward head far ahead. Makes sense, if there's one common interest between the major powers, it's to keep the little guy down. I have no means of confirming as much. It appears all but certain that something is brewing behind the scenes. That's all we can say for now. Plus, originally keep tabs on Lechter and Kilika Rowan. Thank you for your protest, SSS. Can be of help. I truly hope that tomorrow's conference ends peacefully. As do I, but as members of the Force, all I can do for the moment is our solemn duty. If anything else happens, come and report it to me directly. Oh, thanks, Dudley, we'll remember that. Okay. Dann haben wir noch ein paar Sachen außerhalb. 2 Sachen, um genau zu sein. Nicht West Street. Mainz Path. Well, Mrs. Azure will be teaching Sunday school in Mainz tomorrow, and I wanted to ask about a troubling story I heard. Apparently some sort of bizarre incident occurred along the mountain path earlier this year. Well, now that you mentioned this, I do recall something strange happening in the area. I read that there were eyewitness reports of spectral monsters appearing in the old ruins near the village. Is there anything more you can tell me? I suppose so, although I don't know all the details myself. There it is. Oh, hello everyone. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you while you were paying your respects. Well, told us about this grave just recently. Yeah, it belongs to the father of Fran and I lost around 10 years ago. There's no this sort of thing as possible having a family member in active service, but nothing could have prepared us. It was a long time ago though. Nothing worth crying over now. I suppose you could consider it a reminder to rate your lives today. Don't forget the people who would mourn you if you left them behind. Und dann machen wir round. Gut, dann können wir gerne noch bei der Medical College noch vorbeigucken. Garage.
どうしますか？どこに行きますか？お安いご用です。
Bam.
はい、
Bam, bada.
到着しました。
Oh, is it yes it is? Oh no, isn't this a surprise? Prince Albert of Referia. Darius too. Huh, I wasn't expecting to see all of you here. Your Lordship, this is the special support section that I mentioned earlier. Yes, I give it as much. It's a pleasure to meet you, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. My name is Albert von Bartholomeus. Though you may know me better as head of the state of the Principality of Remiferia. I understand that all of you have been working hard for the sake of Crossbell's future. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Lordship. I had been hoping to have this opportunity, actually, as has taught me quite a bit about your division. As even a familiar face among you. It's been quite some time, Harry. Indeed it has. I'm glad to see you're doing well, Your Lordship. I certainly didn't expect to see you here today. I perhaps performing an inspection of the hospital. Yes, indeed. Referia is one of St. Ursula's sponsors, you see. Also wanted the honor of meeting the lovely daughter Arius is always telling me about. Please, Your Lordship, the honor is mine. And I was asked to be his escort. Now, personally, I'd rather he traveled with a few more guards. I prefer to be accompanied by no more than myself, and the chauffeur is beyond me. My confidence in you is just that high, Arius, my friend. Not to mention, a security detail would have only served to interfere with the hospital's normal proceedings. This lordship seems pretty popular, not only does Arius know him, but Dele too. You're right, from the sound of it, he and Dr. Sayland are also acquainted. Who would have thought the Grand Prince of Remiferia such a social butterfly? Anyway, at any rate, know that you have my full support as well, as I says. Keep up the good work. Or you will, thank you for saying so. Recover on your way back to the state guest house, Your Lordship. We do what we can to make your stay here a safe one during the conference. Glad to hear it. I will do my best not to disappoint in the main session. Okay. Na dann. Musician Manhunt. Kümmern wir uns darum als nächstes. Dafür wollten wir zu Crossbell Station.
乗りますか？どこに行きますか？お安いご用です。